Number 5. Nara. Nara is best known as the home of Nara Park, where over 1,000 friendly, curious deer roam freely and often approach people at close range. The deer have national treasure status and cannot be bothered or harmed in any way by park visitors. After spending some time surrounded by adorable creatures, head to Tōdai-ji Temple, which dates back to the year AD 752 and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The shrine is home to Japan's largest bronze Buddha statue at 15 meters tall. The Todaiji Museum, near the entrance to the temple grounds, holds an impressive collection of Buddhist art. Another temple worth visiting is the 8th century Kasuga Taisha, which you reach by walking on a lantern-lined path. If you're up for a bit of exercise, you can walk up 343 meters to reach the summit of Mount Wakakusa. During spring, this is the city's top spot for sakura viewing. Number 4. Hiroshima. Hiroshima's past is perhaps the main reason people visit the city, but it shouldn't be the only one. For those wanting to understand the dark history of the city, a stop at the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park is a must. Here, visitors can see the skeletal ruins of the atomic bomb dome and visit the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum, which documents the atomic bombing of Hiroshima during World War II. Right in the heart of Hiroshima, you'll also find the feudal Hiroshima Castle, covered in black lacquer and ornate wood. Home to a samurai museum and a shrine, the castle is also popular for its weekly samurai performances right outside the castle walls. For car lovers, the Mazda Museum in town is one of Hiroshima's must-visit attractions. Number 3. Osaka. Compared to other cities in Japan, Osaka feels a little like a small town. It was quickly, and somehow haphazardly, rebuilt after being heavily bombed during World War II, and it lacks many of the historical sites you'll find in other cities. In exchange, you'll get plenty of almost rural Japanese charm, some of the best street food in Japan. Kitsune udon or noodle soup with fried tofu is a staple here, and some of the best hip vintage wear and electronics shopping at better prices than Tokyo. Two not-to-be-missed stops in Osaka include the open-air Museum of Old Japanese Farmhouses and Bunraku Theaters, where you can see the ancient art of Japanese puppetry. Osaka Castle is another great spot to explore, or you can jump on a gozabun boat and just admire the 16th century fortress from the water. Osaka is also home to many onsen, thermal baths, which might feel like a spa but are actually a unique cultural experience worth trying out. Number 2. Kyoto. The former ancient capital of Japan, Kyoto is known for being home to a long list of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Must-sees include the Buddhist Temple, featured on the 10-yen coin, the vast Samurai Nijo Castle, and the iconic Kinkaku-ji Temple or Golden Pavilion, with walls covered in gold leaf. Kyoto oozes quiet charm, with shrines and sublime gardens everywhere. The Arashiyama bamboo forest is one of Kyoto's most stunning sights and one not to be missed. So are the thousands of orange-red torii gates at the Fushimi Inari Shrine. For an unusual sightseeing experience, visit the entertainment district of Jun, where geishas walk the streets lined up with folk wooden houses. This is a great place to visit to experience okeya, tea houses, and kaisuki ryuri, traditional Japanese haute cuisine. Number 1. Tokyo. Most visitors arriving in Japan touch down in Tokyo first. Even if your final destination is somewhere else, Tokyo deserves to be explored and enjoyed. As the most modern, most varied city in Japan, Tokyo offers a mix of old and new like nowhere else. Visit Electric Town, Akihabara, area to get your techie or geeky fix among the steel and glass skyscrapers. Then head to an ancient Buddhist or Shinto shrine, such as the Sensoji Shrine, the oldest temple in Tokyo. The Imperial Palace and the Museum of Modern Art, which sit next to each other, are another contrasting duo worth a visit. Tokyo is the place to visit for weird tourist attractions. Stop by the Kite Museum, the movie animation studio Ghibli Museum, or the Grizzly Parasitological Museum, or play arcade games at Jigo Sega Building. One of the world's largest arcades, it offers 6 floors of everything, from the oldest arcade games to virtual reality experiences. Cherry blossom, sakura, viewing is a centuries-old tradition in Japan and one of the top things to do in Tokyo. For about a week in spring, people flock to parks to see the trees blossom in incredible soft pink colors, petals falling and floating like snowflakes. Timing your visit can be tricky, but in Tokyo, sakura is likely to happen between March 24 to April 2.